What is going on, my friends? My name is Xaul and welcome back to my channel. Alright guys, this is vlog number 11, folks. That's 11 weeks of non-stop content being pumped out for you guys every single day. And I'm still so proud of myself for the fact that up until now I haven't missed a single day. However, I do want to admit, this past week I did miss a couple of uploads, and I don't know if any of you guys noticed that there were a couple differences between last week's vlog, the schedule I predicted, and what actually came out this week. And I want to apologize for that, but at the same time, I mean, I guess I'm not sorry, just simply due to the fact that it is a lot on my plate to handle. So, a couple of differences here and there, minor tweaks, honestly, is kind of to be expected. Either way, I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up for the first week of Spooktober. Honestly, it really does mean a lot to me, and I'm really happy with some of the videos I put out this past week. It was a really good week, really fun week. If you missed the content, here is a quick week in recap, as always. Starting Monday, we played some House Flipper, and unfortunately, being that this was episode 13, there were some issues. And the issues lied in the fact that we lost an entire episode due to it getting corrupted, but we showed off the progress of the lost episode, and we also did some more jobs to kind of help get us some more cash flow in. That way we could start focusing on goals, which will be presented in a later episode this week. In addition to that, we played some Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, and we did this live as a late night live stream. Also, this was kind of plagued with some issues, but either way, we did it. We made some genuine progress in that game, had a lot of fun. By all means, if you want to check out that episode, go back and check it out. However, I will mention that the levels played in that episode I will be replaying in future episodes of the actual playthrough of the game, so just keep that in mind. Come Tuesday, we had our first episode of a brand new series in light of Spooktober, known as Never Ending Nightmares, and this game is terrifying. Oh my god, guys, like, I talk about horror games all the time. I talk about like Layers of Fear 2, Layers of Fear, and games I've played on this channel before, but nothing compares to the atmosphere presented in this hand-drawn game. Go check this game out. If you want a good horror game, this is the game for you, Never Ending Nightmares. In addition to that, we continued our journey in Crash Bandicoot 4, and we fought Injin, which was the first boss in the game, and its weapon of mass percussion. Yes, I'm serious. Either way, it was some good fun, I think. It was a really enjoyable fight and a really enjoyable episode. By all means, check that out if you haven't. Come Wednesday, I did say there were going to be 2 horror games, but unfortunately, we only got around to 1. And that wasn't due to time constraints. That was actually more due to the fact that I didn't know what to play. In fact, I have a game lined up for next Wednesday, but for this one, I could only find one. The game I was going to play, Visage, the game that I announced, plans for that one kind of fell through because there were some issues with it and it ended up crashing the recording and whatnot. But either way, we played this game presented on screen here called Inmost, and this is a puzzle platform game with various underlying elements to it. It's a really fun game so far, really enjoyable. Kind of spoopy, more on the spoopy end, not necessarily super terrifying, but either way, still a fun game nonetheless. Thursday rolled around, and we took on our next episode of Raft, as promised. And we made a little bit of progress, kind of like jumped around some islands and whatnot, and started learning what we need to do, but the only thing is we didn't actually start doing it. In addition to that, we continued our journey with Unravel with the 6th episode of Unravel. And this time around, oh man, wasn't expecting this game of all games to get terrifying, but you know what? We actually got jump scared a couple times in Unravel. I'm not even joking. And it was also a very stormy atmosphere, very scary atmosphere, and we had some, we learned some pretty dark secrets about what is going on in this game, and oh boy. Go check that one out if you're a fan of Unravel. I mean, that episode was a really good one. Friday rolled around, and we took on episode 14 of House Flipper. This time around, we continued with some more jobs, and plus, more importantly, we got an end goal established. And I like this because, thing is, when it comes to this game, up until now, we haven't had a goal in mind, other than just play the game and continue buying, selling houses, and doing jobs. But we set ourselves an objective, which we are going to complete by the end of the series. So that's good. Saturday happened, and we had yet another episode of Never Ending Nightmares, and whew, this time we took on the Asylum, and we fought up against the blind creatures, so to speak. That's what I just called them. I don't know if they have an official name to them, but I just called them blind creatures. Either way, we went up against them. Well, I say up against them, but we didn't really fight them. Moreover, we just tried to avoid them. And we also explored more of the game as it progressed forward, and we kind of ran into some pretty conflicting and confusing scenarios involving Gabby. Not sure who she is in context of this game, but either way, we're just going to have to continue playing the game to find out. In addition to that, we continued our journey with Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, and this time around we took on the pirate levels. And we got our first gameplay of Tawna, so that was really fun. Tawna is, if you don't remember from Crash Bandicoot 1, she's the one who we spent the entire game trying to save. And she makes a return in this game as a playable character, which is really cool, and we got to actually play as her and be able to, I guess, get Crash and Coco out of a pretty sticky situation. So that was fun. And that is our week in recap. I think it was a really fun week, really good week. So if you missed any of those uploads, as always, a link to all of them are going to be in the description below. So go check them out. Honestly, I'm very happy with these uploads. I put a lot of time and effort into it. So please, I'm like begging you to go check them out. Honestly, I'm sure there's something there you'll like, but either way. That is our week in recap. I want to thank each and every one of you, as always, for participating in this week's uploads. I know it's a bit more than normal. Unfortunately, we did miss out on a couple uploads, like I said. Like, there was one less on Wednesday than I promised, and also we didn't do the Friday live stream. But I will admit that, again, was due to the fact that I went in early on work. Had it not been for that, then I would have done that live stream. So, honestly, it was more of a volunteer thing than anything else. Either way. Let's check out what you guys commented on these previous videos, because, as always, we do have 3 featured comments in today's episode. The first featured comment in today's episode is going to come from Maya Kitty Rose on episode 13 of House Flipper, Raking It In, posted on Monday. And she says, hey, I don't know if you figured out what it wanted you to repair at 1502, but it was telling you to repair the light. You can stand under it, look up at it, and it'll give you the assemble option, and you can do the animation of changing the light bulb. Yes, I did actually figure that out. It took me a while to do, though. I don't know why, but I was trying to fumble around for that for a little while, and honestly, in that particular room, like, I couldn't find the plug that it wanted me to change, and I couldn't find the light. So honestly, I was really confused at what he was trying to get me to do. But either way, we figured it out in the end, so thank you for your comment. I'm happy we got it. Just answer me this one question here. How many Xauls does it take to change a light bulb? Apparently more than I even realize. Second featured comment this week is going to come from AlleyCatGTZ, posted on episode 1 of Neverending Nightmares, posted on Tuesday, First Awakening. And she says, this game has a really interesting art style. It's an older game, 2013. Crying face, I'm old. Also, I put some suggestions in the Discord. Alright, excellent. Yes, this game does have a really interesting art style. And the thing is, you wouldn't think that a hand-drawn game like this would be this terrifying, but honestly and truly, it is. And yes, it is an older game. I actually said 2013, but I think it was actually released in 2014, so minor correction there. Either way, older game, but also a very good game. This is a gem of a horror game, so if you are a fan of horror games and you have not played this game, go play this game. You will not regret it. Don't let the art style deceive you, because this game is outright terrifying. And as far as your suggestions in the Discord, I want to say thank you so much for making those suggestions. You suggested some really amazing games. And one of those games is going to be played next week on Wednesday, so prepare yourself for that. Ooh. The final featured comment this week is going to come from Celeste, posted on episode 4 of Raft Island Hopping, posted on Thursday. And she says, great vidzall, I remember how shocked I was to learn the game had been updated with explorable islands. Oh, yes indeed. Honestly, I was very surprised to find that we'd be going to, like, exploring cities and whatnot. I mean, that's a huge update. That's a huge thing, and I wasn't expecting it from a game like this. Either way, hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to make it to that point. This series is down to once a week, unfortunately, for the time being, but even so, we will be continuing our adventure in Raft, and hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to progress far enough so that we can actually delve into the meat of this new content, because I'm excited for it. I really, honestly, and truly am. Alright, so that is our comment featured for the week. I do want to say thank you for each and every one of you who posted a comment in the past week. It really does mean a lot to me that you do that. Remember, if you want to have your comment featured in one of my videos, all you have to do is comment on any one of my videos, and I'll be happy to check out your comment and read it in one of the upcoming videos and discuss it. I do 3 a week, and also, if you do post a comment and I don't read it, just don't be discouraged. Like I said, I only do 3 a week, but as for you, I appreciate each and every comment I get, and I will either acknowledge or reply to your comment in some way, shape, or form. Either way, thank you so much. Really does mean a lot to me. Moving on to next week, it's going to be very similar to this week as far as structure goes. October, like I said before in the last vlog, it was going to kind of be a rough month for me, but also a good month. And I'm really happy with the videos I'm putting out so far, and I want to keep it rolling. Going to keep the schedule the same as it is. Monday, we will have another live stream, hopefully, if all goes well. Monday also is my brother's birthday, so I'm hoping I can coordinate something with him and actually like plan something right quick. And I'm not sure if that's going to affect the time of the live stream or anything, but just keep in mind it might be a later live stream than normal, but I will be streaming on Monday. And Wednesday, I do have a new horror game coming, which is Snout Visage, unfortunately. Honestly, actually more fortunately, because I'll be honest, I wasn't really enjoying that game anyway. And this way we can actually start a new adventure on Wednesday, and then hopefully Friday, assuming I don't volunteer to go into work early on Friday, we'll be able to actually continue our adventure with whatever live stream I decide to put out that day. But either way, that's going to be next week. Just keep that in mind. It's going to be very similar to this week, and hopefully you guys are excited for some new content, some new episodes of existing content, and hopefully you guys are ready for some more Spooktober spoopness. Okay, that was really dumb, but either way. Before we end off today's vlog, as always, we do have a channel feature, and we also have a creative corner, so stay tuned, y'all. Alrighty guys, welcome to today's channel spotlight. Okay. Today, we are going to be featuring a channel, smaller channel, known as YBS Productions. And this is actually a channel I found fairly recently. This guy, he's a pretty cool person. He's a very entertaining streamer. As you can see, he doesn't have much content yet. Well, actually, he has quite a bit of content, but a lot of it is not exactly that recent. He only started picking this up again very recently when he started playing Crash Bandicoot. But either way, as you can see, right now he doesn't have many subscribers, which is a bit sad, disheartening, but we can change that. If you guys want to go, hop over to this channel and check it out. A link to his channel will be in the description. He doesn't have a banner yet, so I can't really comment on that. However, he does have some really fun content. We have Crash Bandicoot, which he has been playing most recently on the channel, and he also has some Black Ops 4 by the looks, or Black Ops 3 by the looks of it, which is really cool. In addition to that, as you can see, we also have some older content as well, including some Mortal Kombat and Apex Legends, which is really cool, and also some Pokemon Emerald by the looks of it. He also streams on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't believe this is the only platform he uses, but either way, if you want to check out his content and check out what he has, by all means subscribe to him, because he has some pretty cool videos, and he, in general, is just a very entertaining person. So, again, a link to his channel will be in the description, YBS Productions. Go ahead and go check it out. Thank you, everybody. And just a quick reminder, yet again, if you want to be, or if you have a channel you want to see featured, go ahead and let me know. I'll be happy to feature it. Alrighty, guys, welcome again to yet another Creative Corner. Guys, I'll be honest with you. As much as I love featuring my music, eventually I would like to feature something else on this channel. So if anybody out there, anybody at all has any sort of recommendations for what you want, like anything creative at all, like I said, it could be any music that you've done, any writing, any art, then please by all means submit them in my Discord. A link to the Discord will be in the description. But either way, I mean, like I said, I love featuring my music and I love being able to share it with you guys. And I know some of you guys out there actually do like it. However, again, I do want other people to actually be able to experience their own work and other things on this channel as well. But either way, you'll notice something about this particular Creative Corner. You'll notice that there's still probably at least half of the video to go. And that is because this particular time, I'm going to be featuring one of my longer songs. When I say longer, I mean this one's at least a good 12-13 minutes long. But the idea of this particular song, this is called The Middle Ages Suite, and it is actually a remake. The original idea of the song is that when I was writing a story a good long time ago, it featured, I guess, a band, like a marching band. And the marching band had to have some kind of music to play on the field. So I decided, you know what, I was into writing music at the time anyway, might as well go ahead and try and compose the piece, the actual physical piece that they're going to play. And the thing is, it ended up being a 5-movement piece, and this 5-movement piece actually was split up into 5 separate parts originally, but recently, starting last year and finished this year, I actually decided it would be interesting if I combine them all and basically remake the entire song. So I did. And therefore, we have a 5-movement piece known as the Middle Ages Suite presented to you guys today. Again, this is going to be a longer song, so I don't expect everybody to stick around and listen to this, but I do want to let you guys know this is one of the pieces that I'm most proud of. Honestly, that's another reason why I'm featuring this. I wanted to share it with you guys anyway at some point, but this is one of the ones that I'm most proud of. So hopefully, those who do like my music, hopefully you will really enjoy this one. Because again, like I said, I'm really happy with the way this one came out. The ending is kind of a bit meh, but the rest of the song, I'm very happy with it. So either way, without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoy the Middle Ages Suite.